Good morning, everybody, or good evening, or good night, depending on where you're at. Good to see you here. J.R. Fisher here. We got a great session today. If you want to make over $300 a day, you're going to want to stay on this training because I'm going to go through a whole bunch of ways you can make $300 a day online, which I know is not gigantic money, but you got to start out. I remember my first sale was for $10. And that was pretty exciting. It really was. So we're going to get into it today. I'm going to show you how to do it. You don't need experience to do most of these things, guys. And what little experience you do need for some of them, you can get it online. You can get it for free. So I mean, really, there's no excuse. You don't have to work for somebody else. I've been preaching that for, gosh, years now, since 2015 when I started doing online training. And I've been online selling since 2009, but I started training people. I do this in 2015. And I realized that you didn't need any experience. And all these people were so worried because they're like, well, I don't know how to do this. And I don't know how to do that. It's not hard to learn. You can learn any of this. So don't forget to subscribe. Also hit that subscribe button, turn it from red to gray. And don't forget to ring the bell. Turn on all bell notifications so you're notified each and every time I go live. We got people flooding in right now, and it's good to see you here. And Cameron, you got to tell me what you've been up to. That gentleman, I believe you're in Pakistan, if I remember correctly. And he makes money online, or he was making money online. I'd like for you to check in. And the rest of you guys too, use that chat section. Make sure you put some comment in there. Make sure you say hello. Make sure you ask a question. I swear to you, the more you participate, the more money you're going to make online. It may not seem direct when you put a comment there. It's like, how is that directly going to affect me, JR? It will. The more you get involved, the more you're going to get knowledge, the more you're going to want to do stuff, the more it's going to motivate you. You need to get involved, guys. I can't impress this upon you enough. You need to talk to other people online. You need to put comments in there. You just got to do this. If you sit back and you don't ever participate, you don't ever talk to people, you're not going to make money online. It's very rare to do that. It's those people who participate that really, really make some money online. So what I want to do is I'm going to go through each of these ways to do this. And I want to upsize my screen here for my notes here so that you guys can see it. But I got a bunch of ways. You can do this, guys. So the first one I want to tell you about is freelance writing. If you can write, and I don't mean you've got to be some prolific writer. As a matter of fact, if you can write on a 5th grade level in the United States, you can make some money. If you've got any skills in writing, depending on the work, the number of words, the client's budget, you can make $300 a day easy. Some word count requirements are less than 500 words for some of these jobs, somewhere between 1,200 and 2,000. It doesn't take you long to do this. It takes you like maybe a half hour, an hour to write about that much. Nowadays, there's plenty of websites that you can search for freelance work. All you need to do is sign up and let your skills and expertise speak for themselves. Some of these sites may ask for an existing portfolio. If you don't have one, then don't worry about that site. Move on to the next one. I would say Upwork would be the first one. That's Upwork. If you've ever dabbled in freelancing at all, you must have heard of Upwork, okay? It used to be Elance. They changed their name a number of years ago, and I've used them as both. But they're really awesome. It's a site that offers different kinds of freelance jobs, such as IT and software, web design, graphic design, writing, translation, engineering, architecture, accounting. It's got everything in there. But you can go in there and you can put up a profile and you can start writing. There's another one called Contently. And let me put some of these in the chat section so that you guys can have these. I got these in my notes here. It makes it really easy to do it. All right, I'll paste and then I'll hit enter and that should go on up in there. Okay, so Contently, and I'm also going to put Upwork in there too. Upwork. Okay, it's not cooperating with me. I got to reach over and I got to type some of this stuff in. And I apologize for leaning up like this, guys. Somebody got onto me one day. They were like, "You need a mouse. You keep leaning up." And I have a mouse, but I can't reach some of this stuff here. The next one is called We Work Remotely. We Work Remotely, and let me stick that in the chat section. This is really another good one. It's a great site to search for freelance work. It offers remote jobs from around the world. People need people to work from home now. It's not hard to do anymore, guys. This is not something that only a few people are allowed to do at this point. Okay, you can do this too, and that's why I'm giving you all the sites. The next one is going to be Fiverr. Let me put that one in there. And Fiverr is really good. I use it for all kinds of stuff. I use it for some kind of editing. I use it for logos. I use it for all kinds of different things. I love Fiverr. And, Fiverr has, it used to be $5 jobs, and there are some $5 jobs on there. But, I would say the general job is $50 to $100, something like that. And $50 to $100, you do 3 jobs, you're done. Okay. You made your $300 a day. It's that easy. The next thing I want to tell you about, and let me get over here to my screen, is to write sponsored posts. Now, some of you may not have heard of sponsored posts. You don't know what they are. A sponsored post are pretty much self-explanatory, but basically companies and businesses pay you to write good stuff about them. That's it, okay? Their services and or their products on your site or your blog. So they say, hey, I'm going to pay you $50 if you write something good about our company on your blog. You've already got a following, so we would like for you to write something about us. It's really that easy. It's called a sponsored post. What you need to do is talk about a product or a brand you like, tell the readers how you use it, and inform them how they can benefit from it as well. Now, don't make stuff up. If you've never used a product and you don't like the product, you think the product's crap, don't do that. There's enough good companies out there where you don't have to do that. Now, how much you earn is really going to depend on several factors: the niche you're in, how often you write sponsored posts, who pays you, all that different stuff. But $300 a day is definitely doable. Payments are going to range from, a couple $100s to several $1,000s per post. So some of these things you don't need to do every single day. If you're getting paid, $2,000 to do a post, well, that's going to take care of you for a couple of weeks, right? That's going to give you enough income for a couple of weeks. So more detailed information you can just look online for, sponsored posts, and you'll find information on that. The next thing I'm going to tell you, and I've done some of it. I've done both of these, and that's coaching and consulting. Now, provided that you're an expert in a particular field. Now, I said some of these things you're going to need some experience, but you can become an expert in anything. Nobody was born an expert. Okay, that doesn't happen. Okay, you learn these things as you go along, and you can become an expert in anything you want. It's a great way to earn money online. It usually works really well. If your first effort to put into something like is building your brand online through a website or something like that, it works really well. Once people begin to trust you and realize that you have expertise in integrity, they will start to approach you on their own, and that will happen. If you just say, hey, I do coaching, I do consulting. I did that a few years ago, and I was up to $2,000 an hour, and that seems pretty good. But what I was doing is I was helping other people start, run, and grow their businesses. Okay, so that's what I was doing. But there was a double-edged sword to it that I didn't like. The first thing is not everybody worked as hard as I did, and it would upset me when they didn't put enough effort in. Okay, so that was the first part. And then the second part, I started thinking, well, $2,000 an hour sounds good, but the thing is I could be working on my own business. If I spend an hour on my business and grew it even more and more, I'm going to have long-term income. Instead, I'm building somebody else's business. So I decided not to do it anymore, and I don't do it at this point for that particular reason. Every now and then I'll take a consulting job, but even the beginning consultants are going to make anywhere from $200 to $300 an hour. It doesn't take you that much. I started off at like $495 a month, and I gave you like 2 hours on the telephone to talk to me. But I ended up, charging $1,500 a month, then $2,500 a month, then $5,000. I just kept going up from there. But once you get started, you can increase your rate. Now, you may want to start lower. You may want to start at $100, $150 an hour. Don't call yourself a consultant or a coach and charge $20 or $30 an hour, because nobody's going to believe you have any expertise. You have to charge a lot of money to do this, okay? It's required that you charge a lot of money. And guys, make sure you're using that chat right there. As I'm going through this, I want to see your comments. I want to see your questions. Like I told you, you need to participate. It's super important. The next thing is writing ebooks. I know a guy that's literally written several hundred ebooks, and they're all like $10, $20 books, but he has hundreds and hundreds of them. So he makes a really good living selling these ebooks. It's really a pretty easy way to make money online. For this to work, you have to have a certain amount of expertise in the field. If you don't, you can have somebody write the book for you. I mean, you can hire somebody in Fiverr, Upwork, whatever. But you got to know what you're talking about, okay? Don't write a ebook and you really don't know what you're doing. And if you don't know an area, but you're interested in it, study it. I didn't know anything about selling stuff online, and now that's all I do is sell stuff online. But you can also write a shorter one, like an online guide or a tutorial, something like that. If you're in the nutrition niche, you can create meal plans. If you're in the sports niche, you can create exercise routines. There's so many things you can do ebooks on. Nowadays, ebooks are really easy to promote and disseminate. You can put yours on a website for sale. You can sell it through Amazon. And of course, you can promote it on social media platforms. There's a lot of different ways you can do this, guys. Additionally, you can make that media a digital subscription where they pay you on a monthly basis if you keep adding information to it, in which you'll serialize your expertise and knowledge. Share a step-by-step guide. You can churn out fresh and up-to-date content for your subscribers. Once you get into the game, it becomes really easy to make a profit out of this. I mean, there are tons of ideas for what kind of digital products you can sell. If you're into graphic design, you can make t-shirt designs. You can sell them through Amazon merch. You can do that. You don't need to have a supply of physical t-shirts of any kind of inventory. That's Amazon's job, okay? Or any print-on-demand company. There's tons of print-on-demand companies. Next thing you can do Google Adsense. Now you're going to need a website for this, but you can make easily $400 or $500 a day. So that's way over the 300 that I said for this training today. Google Adsense is a digital advertising program designed by Google for bloggers, website owners, YouTubers, any of those people. And you use that particular thing, AdSense, and you make money from the ads advertised on Google. Now, I have a YouTube channel and they run ads on my videos on YouTube and I make money off those. That's AdSense right there. It's a fairly simple strategy to earn online income. You will have to sign up with the program and then Google will give you a code known as AdSense code that you can then need to copy and paste into your website. And they're going to give you all the instructions on that. I'm not going to get into all the technical part, but that's it. That's all you got to do. From then onwards, Google does most of the work and you get money every time somebody either clicks on your ads or buys something. Now, of course, the success of your AdSense program is going to depend on your niche. Typically, ads that have to do with financial advising and insurance, as well as online education, will bring you more money faster than niches like electronics or fashion or retail or food or fitness, health. But those other ones I just listed, like the fashion, retail, food, fitness, and health, get more traffic. So it's kind of a wash. Now, I'm in the financial area because I teach people how to make money online, and I have a really, really high CPM and RPM. So I make a lot per thousand. However, I have less traffic because not as many people are interested in that as they are in, accessorizing their wardrobe or anything like that. But you can join Google AdSense for free, absolutely free. Also, their eligibility criteria is pretty loose. So even if you have a brand new blog or site, you'll still be able to join. It's really pretty simple to do it. What's more, they offer different types of ads, videos, images, animated images, rich media, text, you name it, they've got it all. If you have several websites, you can run the ads from one AdSense account. If you want to use AdSense on YouTube videos, you'll need to have a minimum, okay? So a minimum of 1,000 subscribers, and I think we're approaching like 6,600 or something like that. And you need 4,000 hours of watch time in the past 12 months. So you got to have those two things going on. But last but not least, whatever you do, don't cheat and click on your own ads because Google can tell, and then they will suspend your account indefinitely. So don't try to cheat on this stuff. Guys, in life, do I need to say it anymore? Don't cheat. You can't cheat life. You got to put effort into it. AdSense is a beginner-friendly and easy way to get started. You don't need any experience. You don't need any technical knowledge. The downside is that the payouts are generally small. There are Google AdSense alternatives of display ad networks with better payouts. There's Mediavine, which is a display. Let me put this into the chat section. You guys, you're not using that chat. Make sure you use that chat. I want to talk to you guys. I want to see what you're doing. I want to hear what's shaking there, okay? Let me put these on here. Now, these are some of the other ways you can go about it. And if you search these, you'll find them. You got Mediavine. You've got AdThrive. Let me put that in here too. AdThrive. Stick that in the chat section. Alrighty. And there. Boom. Okay. Check out that one there. And I got a couple others I want to share with you too. What's the other one I have? I've got Ezoic. All right. Let me put that in there. Ezoic is really a website optimization platform and digital publishers for website owners. So let me stick that in there. And all of these you can use. I'm giving you really good information, guys. You don't even have to go searching for this stuff. I'm handing it to you on a platter. Okay, so, and then the last one I have is Monumetric, excuse me. I'll get it right. Why do they have these hard names? What are the hard names? Give me something simple. All right, and put that in there. And that one is in there too. Okay, so I've got all those lined up for you. Those are all ways you can do it. Now, the next way you can make money is to create a course online. I love courses. I have courses online. I have courses that I sell for $1,000. I have courses I sell for $497 a month. I have some that are $197 a month. I have some that are $27 a month. It really doesn't matter. Understand it's easier to sell a course that's cheaper or more expensive. What do you think? What do you think? It's easier to sell a course that's more expensive. Yes, believe it or not, more expensive because people think and they perceive more value. Though I've got some that are $27 a month that are memberships. Offering online courses is similar to coaching, but you don't have the aggravation of people not doing what they're supposed to do. Now, they probably still won't do what they're supposed to do, but you won't know it, okay? Which is the key. So you need to have a deeper understanding of certain topic or a set of skills, but you can get it. If you don't have it, go out and get it. With the requirements for social distancing and the overall anxiety of the pandemic, online courses has just exploded. It's become a way for people to keep learning and stay connected, which means your expertise is likely to be much more appreciated nowadays. Now, I recommend Kartra. In the description of this video, after the video is over with, you're going to find a link to Kartra. I would click on it. I would watch it. You do not need to put in your email. You do not need to buy anything. You don't need a credit card. Just watch the video. If you like what you see, it is my affiliate link. Click on that link, sign up for Kartra, and you can get it for $1, a single dollar, okay? Pretty easy. But there's also places out there like Udemy, Teachable, Skillshare, where you actually use their platform. If you're using Kartra, you're going to be using your own platform and get all the money. If you use some of these other ones, you're going to have to, pay them something. Next thing you can do, number 8, and I do this every single day. I've been doing it this morning. Sell physical products online. I own a survival food company. That survival food company has been around since 2010 now. So we're in our 12th year right now. And we sell a lot of products. We've done thousands and thousands of dollars this morning before I even started here. Okay. So that's kind of nice to know that I'm doing that. I have a warehouse that ships it out. I have a factory that manufactures our products. And I put all those components together and I can be anywhere in the world that I want, which is pretty nice. Now, if you're creative and you have a side hobby making things, you could do something like that. Whether it's handmade soaps or handmade candles or jewelry or t-shirts or shawls, or I don't know, whatever you want, mugs, whatever, you can sell those things on Etsy. And if you're not real handy with your hands and you can't make stuff, use a print on demand company. Those are still, not homemade. Those are still individually made and they're accepted on Etsy. So you can do that. You can sell on Amazon. You can sell on Handmade. You can sell on Ruby Lane. Matter of fact, let me put all of these in here so that you guys know. All right, wait a second. I'm going to put in there what we have for US sellers and people in the UK. So let me copy that and stick that in here so you guys have it. I want you to have all of the information you need to be successful. There you go. So you have all those and just look those up and you can find the links. I can't put links in the chat section. It won't let me do that. But if you want to start like an online shop, you can do that. You could do that through WordPress. You could do that through Shopify. Let me put some of those in here too, because I got a few of those that I like a lot, and I want to share those with you. Guys, you can make money online. You don't need to work for anybody. You don't need to work for anybody. Tell people this all the time, and they don't believe me, but you don't need to. I don't work for anybody. You don't need to either. It's just not necessary. So Shopify, Squarespace, Wix, all of those make it pretty darn easy to do that. Now, if you don't want to sell products and you don't want to design anything and you don't want to be creative and you don't do any of that stuff, that's okay too. If you just want a little bit of side cash, you can work as a virtual assistant, okay? Bloggers and online business owners could always use a helping hand, and that's where you come in as a virtual assistant. It's usually a fairly easy job. It can be done from home. All you need to do is some admin work, maybe post on social media, but you can also act as customer support if you want to do that. If you just want to be employed by somebody, but being able to do it on your own. What is going on, Tyann Plucky Chickadee? Good to see you there. And how is I think it's your daughter. How's your daughter doing too? Put that in there. Let me know. The specific job description really depends on the employer's needs. You'll need to do whatever they need most at the moment for their businesses to operate. Now, if you want to go and do this through a site, once again, you can use Upwork, you can use freelancer.com, you can use Fiverr, or you can just do it on your own. Either way you want to do it. Next thing you could do is buy and sell websites and domain names. Now, this does not take a lot of skills, okay? Trading websites and domains can bring you big money sometimes. Now, I own probably 50 different websites. I don't operate all of them. Some of them I just park the domain names. I have them. I know they're going to be good. I know somebody's going to want them at some point. So I do that. If you want to search for websites to buy and sell later, you want to check out Flippa. Let me put that in here. Flippa. All right. This is if you want to buy and sell websites. Let me just put this in here. If you want to buy and sell websites, go to, all right, and then I'm going to put this in here because I know if I just say it, somebody's not going to understand what I'm saying. There you go. There you go. And that's where you can do it right there. And educate yourself a little bit, kind of look around and see what it is and, see what you think is good. And, I can't tell you what a website's going to sell for, but I can tell you that some of them are going to make you a profit. Basically, trading sites is a good way to make passive income. So here's how it works. Site owners don't have the time to continue running their website, or they get bored and they move on to something else. That's where you come in, especially if you don't want to create a site from scratch. You can make money from ads that were already running on a site. So if you find a site out there and it's got traffic going to it and you could buy the site, you can just run ads on it, Google Adsense, something like that. And they'll allow you to make money off it. The other idea is to buy and sell the domain itself. The domain just have to have good keywords or great combinations in them for them to be really marketable. And some gain momentum with time. Survivalcave food right now is a Google search term. When I first started out, nobody had heard of it. And let me start putting some of the, I'm getting comments. I apologize, guys. I did not put them on the screen. But I need to do that. And let's see here. Plucky Chickadee. That's Tyann for you guys who don't know her. Today I'm working on my Instagram chatbot. Oh man, that's cool. I know that's been something you've been working on for a while. And I know you've been doing the home healthcare thing. I want to know how that's going. Keep me up to speed. Let me know. Some of the other sites you can go to outside of Flippa, and I'll put Flippa in here too, but you can go to Namecheap. Let me see here. Copy it. And you're going to have to go to Flippa to probably sell these, but you can buy these at any of these places right here that I'm going to put in there. Let me pull that off of there. Okay, so that's off of there. So you can go to GoDaddy, Flippa, you can go to Dan.com. Any of those will work for you. Let's see. Let me put this other comment up there. Okay, she says, all is going well. She's home again today. Stupid back and forth junk. This time her throat pretty red. Oh yeah, kids are always sick, right? If you guys have kids, kids are always sick. There's just always something. I feel so bad for them too. They're just always sick. So yeah, that's another thing you can do. Now, the next thing I'm going to tell you to do is if you don't want to create a product, you don't want to have to do any of that, but you just got traffic going for whatever reason, do affiliate marketing. Now, you're probably going to need a website, but you can easily make several $100s a day or more doing affiliate marketing. Or if you don't want to do a website, just get Kartra and make some landing pages for affiliate products. Affiliate marketing is definitely one of the best ways to make money online. Some people live off affiliate links since they earn 4, 5, and 6 figures a month Yes, a month. There's people that make over 100 grand a month doing affiliate marketing. There's different courses you can take on this. It's pretty amazing what you can do with affiliate marketing. Of course, as with other types of paid online work and marketing, how much you earn from affiliate marketing really depends on your niche and whatever you're operating in. Some companies are willing to pay up to $100 per conversion. So when somebody clicks and buys, they'll pay you $100, but some of them are higher than that. Some of them are $1,000. And some of them are ongoing. I have some affiliate marketing links that I have out there, and I get paid every single month on them because people click, and I just get paid every single month. Niches like financial planning and online banking, as well as investing, credit cards, and Bitcoin offer pretty good money for affiliate links. There are also other affiliate niches that are growing more and more as time goes on: health, fitness, nutrition, hobby niches. My niche, which is survival, it's paying a lot of money now. You can make a lot of money marketing. As a matter of fact, I have people who are affiliate marketers for our products, and they actually sell our products, but we ship it out. So that way they don't have to actually, buy the product, store it, and invest in inventory or any of that stuff. So guys, to cap this all off, there's a lot of ways to make money online. A lot of ways to make money online. And here's the thing. It doesn't matter how old you are. You could do this as a teenager. You could do this as a 90-year-old. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what race you are. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. The internet is the great equalizer. It's just your effort. That's it. Doesn't matter how tall you are, short you are, what you look like. None of this stuff matters. It just doesn't matter. It's funny, on my YouTube channel right now, my target, not my target audience, I'm gonna put it this way. The audience that's watching my videos more than anybody else, 66% of them, is 18 to 24-year-olds. Okay, I don't look like I'm 18 to 24, do I? But that's who I'm attracting. And the next group is 25 to 34 years old, and that's like 33%. So I'm at like 99%, or I think maybe 95%. I exaggerated that last one. I'm at 95% 18 to 35-year-olds. That's my target audience, I guess. So that's who I make content for. It doesn't matter what you look like or what age you are. You're going to attract a certain group of people. Quit worrying if you fit in. Quit worrying if you have the perfect speech voice, if you talk perfectly. I mean, look at Elon Musk. He's the richest guy in the world, and he has speech impediment. Okay, he's the richest guy in the world. So why are you worried about this stuff? Why do you care about what people think? Stop caring about what people think. As soon as you stop caring about what people think, guess what? You're going to be tremendously successful. Tremendously successful. Let's see here. I've got some other comments I want to pop in here real quick. What's this one here? Planning out some of the out of the box e-commerce chat box that I can give to companies and have affiliates sell them. That's a pretty cool idea. Let's see here. The pet parenting reset with Jessica is in here. Good to see you, Jessica. Hey, and check out her podcast, guys. If you are into pets whatsoever, and who isn't, right? Everybody's into pets. You want to check out Jessica. It's the Pet Parenting Reset. She's got a Facebook group you can join, but she's got a great YouTube channel. Check out her YouTube channel. Just search Pet Parenting Reset with Jessica L. Fisher, and you're going to see that. Tyann says, hey, Jessica. So we got some conversations going in. And Tyann knows Jessica. She's worked with her before. She's one of our clients from the past, and great person. And check out Plucky Chickadee's stuff too. And Tyann, if you want to post any links or anything about your company in there, I don't know if it is helpful to you, but if you want to do that, certainly put that in there too so everybody can see it. And guys, you got to give me a thumbs up for this video. Give me a thumbs up. It's so very important. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button down there. Turn it from red to gray, and the bell, the awesome bell. Don't forget, ring the bell. Turn on all bell notifications so you're notified each and every time I go live or if I upload a video. Now, guys, right now, what I'm doing is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'm uploading videos to YouTube. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. The majority of you are on YouTube, so that's why I'm doing that. But Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm doing some live videos. So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, if you want to catch me live, that's what you want to do. Is you want to come on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm doing them at 10 a.m. Central Daylight Time. Central Daylight Time, whatever that means. That's some fancy thing for letting you figure it out. Guys, I really appreciate you being here. It's been a great group today. It's good to see Tyann back. It's good to see Cameron back there in Pakistan. Good to have you guys here. It really is, man. You guys are awesome. Let's see here. My clients I care for. Oh, what does this say? Tyan says, my clients I care for are declining, but doing okay. Definitely a full body gym. Okay. And guys, I'm sorry to hear they're declining, but I know you're doing home health care, so there's a reason you're doing that. But that's a shame. Guys, thanks so much. Don't forget to check out Jessica's channel, Pet Parenting Reset. Don't forget to show up live Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Don't forget to watch the uploaded videos Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. If you're interested in some training, I do have links below in the description once this is not live. And guys, if you're not watching this live, you can still comment. You can still put questions in there. You can still ask me anything you want, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to answer those for you. Try to be specific. I had somebody today from India, and they had posted in there, help me make money. I don't know what to do with that. Okay. If you tell me a specific thing you need help on, I will help you, but I don't know how to help him make money. I mean, I don't know if he wants to sell stuff online, if he wants to do ebooks, if he wants to do a course. If you were specific with your question, I can give you specific answers. I could answer that one and say, work hard. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to do with that. So try to be as specific as you possibly can. Guys, thanks so much for being here. I'm going to go ahead and get out. I will see you guys on Friday, and I'll talk to you later.